guys. Welcome to another episode of Authentically D. I am your host, but I have my brother with me today, and we are acting a fool, okay? Cheers. It is Thanksgiving Day. Got the family with me, so say hello to my brother.
Hi, everybody.
Yeah, we be having like some of the best conversations around this stuff, around spirituality, religion, whatever you want to call it. Like, this dude, y'all think I have questions? He be calling me like with the stuff. I just be like, what? Oh, yeah, you're right. That doesn't make
At
sense.
all.
So today, I figured I'd bring him in and we're going to do a episode or a what I like to call You Thought It, I Said It.
Hmm.
And so this particular episode is about heaven. I think I'm going to call this Heaven. I want to go.
No.
No. Okay. Um Heaven or Nah. You like that?
Sure.
All right, we're going to call it Heaven or Nah. So, how did this subject come about? It's funny. So, my brother called me one day and he was like, Deidre. That's how you always start our conversation. Deidre. So, how how did you say it? It
It
was
was about the lactose, right?
yeah.
So, I guess my confusion was two parts. There's milk and honey, and there's streets paved with gold. And so for me, I'm lactose intolerant. And say for you, like a person that don't like honey, and they saying, "Oh, it's overflowing with milk and honey." Okay, what else is there for me? Because I don't like milk, or I'm gonna be hurting, and you don't eat honey. So why do we care?
So I do eat honey now. As an adult, I do eat honey. But it's hilarious because as children, you didn't really think about this stuff, but as an adult, you like, so heaven is milk and honey?
Honey. It's not even a combination I want to drink together.
I don't want that.
Unless I'm making cornbread. That's
It's
huh?
you and then you were like, so that's what I'm gonna be up there
Just drinking milk.
drinking milk and
Like
honey?
it doesn't make sense.
I,
Like
so it's
and
like
walking on gold.
and walking on goals. So it's like, okay, the idea of heaven that was sold to us then, is it even something that is appealing now? So that's what we talking about. Just some raw conversation. So the milk and honey thing. So basically you're going to be feasting on milk and honey. You're going to be walking around streets paved with gold. Why are the streets
Sorry.
why are we wasting so much gold? Why are we walking?
No, not wasting. My question is, why does gold matter if it's a spirit? Gold is a physical, tangible thing. So how can we physically walk on gold if our spirits are a floating being, technically?
Because we're not going to be physical beings, right? We're going to be changed from mortal
To
immortality.
technically, because in other scriptures say that we'll be clothed with a new body or whatever, but that's been said that that body is still not a physical body. So we've been taught don't focus on material things while we're here on earth, but yet all we're focused on when we get to heaven is the materialistic, tangible things, streets paved with gold, pearly gates, milk and honey, and all these other luxury things that they're saying heaven is going to be so great about, and I'm confused.
Right. So your thing is we're not supposed to focus on that stuff now, or we don't get to have that stuff now, but when we get to heaven, we're going to have all of these
Right,
materialistic
right.
things. Yes, great point. Huh.
So while I have a tangible body
Mhm.
and I can physically enjoy it, I I shouldn't worry about wanting it because it's worldly things. But you're going to give me worldly things in a
And
spiritual realm, in heaven. Sorry. I'm
Okay,
confused.
y'all see where we get to having these like real conversations, like logical thinking. You see where logical thinking and critical thinking skills come in because you're like, wait, that doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
And then, you know what I thought about? We all gonna be up in there together. Like, I don't like people like that.
And I'm claustrophobic. Sorry. Yeah.
You claustrophobic. I'm an introvert. But we go all when we all come on get to heaven.
No.
You better sing it.
What a day of what?
Rejoicing that will be
So, pause.
when we all
Get to heaven. Okay. Day of rejoicing. So, we're rejoicing because we finally died.
we finally, well, some of us are not going to die.
We're
Some
going to be rescinded into heaven. Our bodies are going to drop to the ground. Our spirits are going to go to heaven.
some of us are going to be caught up alive, and then
Ascended, and your
And
bodies
then-
drop to the ground, and your spirit leave your body, and it goes to heaven.
and the dead people
Are going to rise. They're spirits, because their bodies have already been eaten alive by worms in the ground. I'm saying.
My thing is, if I'm dead, if I already died of a terrible illness or whatever, and I'm already in the ground, why would I want to come back?
And then when you die, especially say you died on impact, so you don't know you're dead. Your family know you're dead, but you don't know you're dead. So when you get up there, you're gonna say, "Oh, that's how I died. Oh my goodness."
Oh Lord. All right, back to the we're all gonna be together. Okay. So do you think we're gonna be or they I don't know. I don't know if I can say we anymore because technically
People gonna be.
are we gonna be spirits or are we or people gonna be physical? Which one do you really think? If you believed it or believe it.
So here's why I'm puzzled, because the scriptures to me kind of contradict themselves, or people contradict the scripture, because they say we are going to reunite with our families, and my mom's up there. I'm going
That's
to
what
see
people
you
say,
when I die,
right?
right? But the scripture says there's no relation in heaven. So if there's no relation in heaven, it means there's no mom, there's no dad. So who are we? How am I going to heaven? I have a mom and a dad and a sister, but when I get up there, I'm not going to know any of that. So because I don't have relation in heaven.
And was it you that said, I don't know if it was you or somebody else that said, like, the thought of knowing, let's say your parents made it, but the kids didn't, right? Why would the parents be happy there?
Rejoicing that
and
their
rejoicing
child
that
is
their
burning
child.
and being
Was that
tormented.
you?
No, but we did talk
Okay.
about this though.
Why? That made so much sense to me. Like, why would the parents be up there rejoicing and knowing their kids burning alive?
Or flip it, because people think that their loved ones are already in heaven watching down on them. They're the guardian angels, things like that, right? So how could they be up there rejoicing if their family members down here are being tortured? Or if they're struggling to death and they hate life and they're barely making it, but they're rejoicing with whoever, Jesus, God, Lord, whatever? The concept doesn't really flow together because it's so much contradiction, and it's kind of scary because we've been not brainwashed, we've been trained culturally to believe what we've been taught, and so it just, the whole heaven concept, all of it's just a lot, and you have to really read it for what it says, and when you read it, the reading doesn't fully make sense.
Okay. And then some will argue that it shouldn't make sense. So, like, you shouldn't use your mind to think about things that are spiritual because
It's
your mind
ignorance.
can't comprehend.
I think that's ignorance.
Okay.
I think it's ignorance because we've been taught to believe certain things. Whatever questions have not been answered is just supposed to be believed. But how can you believe something if you don't know it? You don't understand it. Do you truly believe, or are you
Right.
just following along with a pattern that you've been taught?
That's a good point. That's a good point. Okay. So, heaven. All right, back to heaven. Let's say we are spirit beings and it's like a bunch of everybody there. Like, are we supposed to have like mansions, our own individual
That's
apartments?
everything.
Okay. So why does a spirit need an apartment?
Why does spirit need
I mean, a house,
Why
a
do you need
mansion.
gold? Why do you need honey? How is
You
milk
back to
gonna-
honey.
Listen,
Back on
check
this
this out.
honey
The
thing.
spirit is like a ghost, technically, right?
Yes, can't see it.
How a ghost gonna drink milk?
Oh man,
How
I
gonna go
think
through the
you,
body? It's
I
gonna
think you just,
it's gonna float in the air. So that means the milk is ghost too.
I think you just debunked the whole thing. Golly.
And honey's sticky, so how we gonna get a hold to the honey if we don't
A
have
spirit
physical beings
can't eat and drink. So
Correct.
how are we gonna be?
enjoying milk and honey and touching gold?
Mm,
They said we're gonna be walking on the streets of paper gold. Spirits don't walk. Ghosts don't walk. They float. They can't feel none of that. They can't eat. They can't drink. They can't feel.
so you saying you don't want to go?
I just want to enjoy
Don't
my
answer
life.
that. Oh, say that again.
I just want to enjoy my life
You just want to be.
here.
You just want to exist.
Here.
Okay, and then after that, what?
I want to know. I did.
And let death be it.
I don't know. I'm dead.
Okay. And it does.
Why
It
does-
doesn't
why does
matter.
After death
Matter
matter
to you.
if you're dead?
Okay. Okay.
Shouldn't we be focused on trying to live a good life here versus trying to live a life that's pleasing to make it only to make it there?
I would have to agree. We should just be. We've been given a life to live. Live it, and then whenever you die, you die, and whatever is after that is not
Correct.
my care.
Because we're taught, don't be so focused on materialistic things. So I shouldn't enjoy being able to, either for myself or buy my son or my fiance nice things because it's not of the church. It's too worldly. It's not of the spirit.
Yeah, it's too
But
worldly.
most of the big pastors have bins and mansions and gold now, not later in heaven, and millions of dollars. But the people that they're preaching to supposed to just believe as if they just got there magically and they're really just waiting to have milk and honey in heaven.
So the idea that we're striving towards this reward to you isn't what
They're
it
not.
should be.
I look at it, like I said, those big preachers and stuff like that. I love them. I listen to them because they're very motivational. I don't think they're waiting, but
But we're
told
waiting.
by them not to focus on materialistic things and not to worry about money. He's going to bless me, or whatever it is you believe, he's going to bless you. And so, okay, here's where I really puzzle with heaven. If he allows me, if he allows me to go through pure hell here, when I'm in
Talk
heaven
about it.
with him and he has full control over me completely, is he going to treat me better because I'm there now?
Whew, that's a big one. Like people who he allowed to die, and my big thing is whole terminal illnesses, right? Cancer. People who are terminally ill or struggling here severely, you're gonna let them do that? Also, when they die, you can care and bring them to heaven, and now you love them like that. That's what I'm saying. If you use any logic, any common sense, you're gonna have questions. Like, I'm not telling nobody what to believe, but if you have a brain or a mind that works, you're gonna have questions.
It's like this. I'm your brother, and I say, I truly, truly love you, but today I'm gonna cut one finger off, and you have to believe me. I still love you. I'm doing it because later on you won't have to worry about these fingers, because they're all just gonna go away. But for now, I'm gonna take one by one and make you be tortured. But when you go to heaven, you're gonna have a new finger. I'm sorry.
You are the trauma.
You know,
No, thank
like
you.
you said, terminal illnesses. That one really
That
gets
one
me.
eats
We've
me
had family
up.
members recently, and it really, really threw me for a loop.
Ooh.
And so I look at it like, not only did you torture them while they were sick, but you tortured the people that they
You
leave behind.
tortured their loved ones, and you got them saying, "Well, I guess I'm one of God's greatest soldiers because you had to let me go through this." What?
Okay, I like the way you said that, because there's a song, something about soldier in the army of God or whatever. Okay, sorry, but was a soldier, and it is torture. It can be torture, and so you telling me that God intentionally put me through stuff like that?
That a soldier in the military
Right, I
would
don't want to be a
experience.
soldier in the army of God.
Why are we fighting?
If I know what the soldier is like for real in real life already,
Why are we fighting?
why we gotta go?
Why
through
you
that
got
to
me fighting?
Be there for God.
Why you got me in a war?
Literally.
No, thank you.
You know, and so I look at it like that, and I'm like, from a soldier point of view, man, I'm out of war, and I'm still at war, but this war is permanent until I die.
And again, the goal is to
Make it to heaven.
make it to the pearly gates with the streets paved with gold
And overflowing with milk
and honey. Dude, I got to get you back on here. All right, guys. Thank you all for listening. This was an episode of You Thought It, I Said It. In this case, we said it. Let me know if you liked it or if something resonated with you or if it's something that you really did think about or do think about and you're just afraid to say it or you have questions. We don't have your answers, but we want to have conversations to maybe spark further conversations so that you can seek your own truth and find answers that are true to you. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you would like to see more of my brother, let me know. And until next time, we will see you soon. Peace.
Peace.